Thank you. Good morning. My name is Jeffrey Sheck. I'm the ACCE's legal counsel, and I'll be the MC this morning. Welcome again to this press conference. We have a fairly brisk morning schedule, so we have 5 quick speeches planned, followed by the announcement of the recipients
to different categories of successful entrepreneurs. And definitely make sure that you mark your calendar. I would like to see each and every one of you to be there in this gala. Without further delay, I'm not going to talk too much, but I'm going to show you the video about ACCE.
Campus to talk about entrepreneurship and innovation. Just 24 hours ago, Chancellor Chang hosted the Governor General of Canada, Right Honourable David Johnston, and his wife Sharon Johnston, who visited our digital media zone to talk about innovation and entrepreneurship among young people and in the post-secondary environment. And for sure, as I don't need to tell you, Canada deeply needs...
Attention everybody is on April 14th. That's the ACCE 16th anniversary gala. And that's the day we will actually give out this Lifetime Achievement Award to the winner, plus 8 other awards to different categories of successful entrepreneurs. And definitely make sure that you mark your calendar. I would like to see each and every one of you to be there in this gala. Without further delay, I'm not going to talk too much, but I'm going to show you the video about ACCE.
Campus to talk about entrepreneurship and innovation. Just 24 hours ago, Chancellor Chang hosted the Governor General of Canada, Right Honourable David Johnston, and his wife Sharon Johnston, who visited our digital media zone to talk about innovation and entrepreneurship among young people and in the post-secondary environment. And for sure, as I don't need to tell you, Canada deeply needs and depends on and hopes for a greater culture of entrepreneurship and innovation, and Ryerson would like to do its part and is doing its best to do its part in that important work to make Canada a strong and great country. I wanted to say a few words about our Chancellor this morning. He has been a member of the Board of Governors of Ryerson since 2001. In 2005, he was honored an honorary doctorate degree from Ryerson, our highest honor. And in 2006, he became our Chancellor. The Chancellor of the University is the head of the University. It is a position that can be either done very part-time or very full-time. It depends on the person occupying the office. And very...
咁不經不覺咧，我已經為 ACC 做義工做咗12年。咁皇家銀行亦都係贊助不同嘅贊助商咧，喺不同嘅崗位上面咧，我諗係超過10年。過去7年咧，我哋係呢個贊助嘅一個主要一個唯一嘅贊助。我哋希望透過呢個贊助咧，去表揚不同行業成功嘅企業家，有良心嘅企業家，佢為咗佢哋進行佢哋嘅社會責任，去表揚佢哋，亦都表示我哋一個崇高嘅敬意。RBC Royal Bank is very proud of its 7 years history as the sole sponsor of the ACCE Lifetime Achievement Award, which recognizes individuals who have through their lifetime make a significant contribution to the overall betterment of the Chinese Canadian community. Today I have the honor to make the formal announcement of the 2012 winner, Dr. Raymond Chang, who's such a well-respected and admired member of the Chinese Canadian community. Later on, I think Norman is going to give you a more thorough introduction of Dr. Raymond Chang. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, John. At this point, I'd like to introduce the selection committee members for the Lifetime Achievement Award. So I would ask each individual to stand up as I introduce them, and we'll hold the applause till the end. First, Mr. John Morris, the chair of the committee. Norman. Mr. Alan Kwong. Mr. Fred Lai, who is not present. Mr. Wilbert Lai. Ms. Joanna Lowe. Mr. Royzen Ng. Mr. Andy Yap. Ms. Yang Hai Wang. These are the members of the selection committee members. I'm sorry, this is the members of the selection committee. Excuse me. So at this time, I'd like to call on Mr. Norman Morris to say a few words for us. As I mentioned before, Norman is the chair of the committee for the selection of the Lifetime Achievement Award. He is the president of MNGC. Norman.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends of the ACCE. It is a delight to be here again. You can tell by my English accent, they decided to have the most independent person possible to help with this adjudication, because every time we look at the applications, they are incredible. The stories, the people that have come here and the things they have done is just totally and utterly unbelievable. You will find out today, when I go into a little bit more detail, that this gentleman exemplifies absolutely everything and more that this criteria was set out to achieve. What happened is I got involved a while ago and we were doing the normal awards, and it became very apparent that so many Chinese business executives added so much more to the mosaic of Canada. So it became very apparent that we needed a very unique award and for some unique people. And those of you who have been at the event for the last few years have seen the outstanding people that have come forward. And I'd also like to take this opportunity of asking everybody and anybody who has any other people that they'd like to consider for next year to bring them forward to Karen, the Executive Director, because although we are continually told of great stories, we are always looking for more. Now, John very kindly went over the very brief overview, but I'd like to very quickly just highlight some of the real in-depth criteria in which people have been judged. Vision and leadership, business impact, humanitarianism, inspiration, and motivation. And in a minute, I'm just going to read some of the highlights of our recipient this year, and as I said, you will find this gentleman exemplifies everything that has been listed on this criteria and more. G. Raymond Chang is recognized as an outstanding Canadian and Jamaican business leader and philanthropist whose contributions have advanced the financial, health, education and cultural sectors with significant and far-sighted investments of personal resources and dedicated attention. Jamaican-born Mr. Chang is immediate past chair of CI Financial, which is Canada's third largest investment firm, where he remains a director. Through his privately owned company, Mr. Chang is active in worldwide activities in the development of hydrogen fuel cells, medical diagnostic devices, equipment, proprietary wireless networks, shipping, and manufacturing of packaging materials. He's been a supporter of Ryerson University for many years and the School of Continuing Education, which was named in his honor after his generous gift. In 2005, he received an honorary doctorate from Ryerson, and in 2006, he was bestowed with the honor of Chancellor. Mr. Chang is a board member of the Toronto General and Western Hospital Foundation. His generosity allowed for the creation of Gladstone and Maisie Chang Chair in Teaching of Internal Medicine at the University Health Network, which was named after his parents. He also established a fellowship to train West Indian doctors in UHN. He has also very generously supported the Dr. Herbert Ho Ping Kong Center for his excellence in education and practice of general internal medicine. Most recently, he made an extraordinary gift to the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. He is a governor of the Royal Ontario Museum. He supported great works in Jamaica. He continues to be a generous benefactor and champion of continuing education and young adult learning in the Caribbean and Jamaica, and through his alma mater, High School St. George's College, as well as the University of West Indies. In 2003, he was honored with the Prime Minister's Medal of Appreciation for services to Jamaica. In 2007, he received an honorary doctorate from UWI and also funded the Chair of Family Medicine at the university. He is also patron of UWI Toronto Benefit Gala, which I gather was a great success last week, Ray. Congratulations. He also is on the board of the Grace Kennedy and Company Limited, is a major shareholder in Walkerswood Caribbean Foods, as well as Corpac Jamaica Limited. In 2010, the Association of Fundraising Professionals of Greater Toronto chapter named G. Raymond Chang the Outstanding Philanthropist of the Year. In August 2011, Mr. Chang was bestowed the fourth highest national honor in Jamaica, the Order of Jamaica. Now, I think all of this can be summed up best by one of the things that he believes in very strongly. which is in the best of the human spirit that we all have the ability to extend ourselves well beyond our boundaries, wherever they may be and wherever they may be. I think that should be, I should have said whatever they may be or wherever they may be. I think I have now just confirmed that this decision was an exemplary one. He is a great Canadian, a great representative of the Canadian Chinese community as well as that of Jamaica. And we're all very honored that he has agreed, when you look at all of his responsibilities, to actually spend some time with us here today, because his time is very valuable. And I just wanted to say, we, on behalf of the committee and the ACC, not only are greatly honored by his presence today, but we also thank you for squeezing us in. Brenda, thank you.
Right now, we ask Dr. G. Raymond Chang, the recipient of the 2012 Lifetime Achievement Award, to say a few words for us. Dr. Chang.
I try to be brief. First of all, I'm humbled and honored I'm humbled and honored by the ACCE honoring me in this way. ACCE has had been contributing, obviously to our country of choice, and will play a very important role as we go forward. Being a connector between China and Canada. I guess this award actually should be given to everybody that influenced my upbringing. We all are part of our past. We reflect our past. My parents, my grandparents, my teachers from Jamaica onward. Because, as you've heard, I'm Jamaican by birth. I'm Chinese by heritage. I'm like most of us in here, I'm Canadian by choice. And that's key. We're Canadian by choice. And we have, I've been asked in the past, well, what's Canada? What's a Canadian? We are shaping what Canadian means. Right? And that will forever be evolving. And we bring a lot of positive to what Canadian means. We have a great starting point, right? Or we wouldn't be here. And just one last item. This is a Lifetime Achievement Award. And as Alan mentioned, Lifetime tends to point to we're at the end of something. I hope I have a lot more years to go, and if I do, I'll be here contributing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chang. At this time, we have a short question and answer period, if there's anybody from the floor with questions.
You indicated that there were many nominees that you could have chosen, and I wondered how many were there, and why was it that Dr. Chang became the choice for you from what you had from?
We basically keep the number confidential because we grow to them all the time. So what happens is, over the last 6 years, because everybody is outstanding, we don't like to say, thank you, you're not successful this year, so your achievements are no longer valued, which is totally, utterly inappropriate. Now, the selection committee, as you saw, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a referee. Basically, have to look through everything that people submit. And it was a very long and a very arduous evening. And it is very, very difficult to basically
being a connector between China and Canada. I guess this award actually should be given to everybody that influenced my upbringing. You know, we all are part of our past. We reflect our past. You know, my parents, my grandparents, my teachers from Jamaica onward. Because, as you've heard, I'm Jamaican by birth. I'm Chinese by heritage. I'm, like most of us in here, I'm Canadian by choice. And that's key. We're Canadian by choice. And we have, you know, I've been asked in the past, well, what's Canada? What's a Canadian? We are shaping what Canadian means. Right? And that will forever be evolving. And we bring a lot of positive to what Canadian means. You know, we have a great starting point, right? Or we wouldn't be here. And just one last item. This is a lifetime achievement award. And as Alan mentioned, lifetime, you know, tends to point to we're at the end of something. I hope I have a lot more years to go, and if I do, I'll be here contributing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chang. At this time, we have a short question and answer period, if there's anybody from the floor with questions.
You indicated that there were many nominees that you could have associated, and I wondered how many were there, and why was it that Dr. Chang became the choice for you from what you had in front?
We basically keep the number confidential because we grow to them all the time. So what happens is over the last 6 years, because everybody is outstanding, we don't like to say thank you, you're not successful this year, so your achievements are no longer valued, which is totally, utterly inappropriate. Now, the selection committee, as you saw, there were 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a referee, basically have to look through everything that people submit. And it's a very arduous evening. And it is very, very difficult to basically, particularly, the 7 of us spent the whole evening discussing various points of interest, various highlights, and then every so often we would have a vote. And basically, eventually there was a consensus. So, as I said, Raymond exemplifies a lot of what we think is a requirement of our criteria. And we felt that this year he stood head and shoulders above the group. I say now, and I've said again, we are always looking for more people, but the people who were in the rankings over the last few years are still in the melting pot. We still have all the documentation, and in fact the President has asked me today to not sit on our laurels having picked one now. His instruction as the President was basically, Norman, start on 2013, please. So it'll be up to all of you to help us do that. Because as I said, when you actually saw the 2 movies that were produced, I've traveled the world extensively, and I've realized the more I know, the less I know. I did not realize the contribution that the Chinese have, as I said, put to the Canadian mosaic. There was a light that was hidden underneath a bushel. It is of great respect. The ACCE even had the Prime Minister fly down to make a statement, which shows the importance of the Chinese community. And you will see now through politicians, through medical, through doctors, entrepreneurs, that they're playing a more and more important role in Canada. And we decided we really needed somebody each year to represent this group. And as I said, very, very difficult decision. We spent a whole night. And in fact, the gentleman who just walked in, Mr. Fred Lai, was the president, just to embarrass you, Fred, was the president who actually was there at the very first year when we decided that we wanted to do this award. So you've asked a very important question, but also it is about the most difficult question I possibly could answer, so I hope I've at least given you some parameters.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mosaic in Canada of the people that were referred to us this year and also the ones we were looking at. You will see he's involved in education, he's been involved in business, he's involved in Jamaica, he's involved in so many other good works that when you look at the importance of this award is humanity, philanthropy, as well as business success, and he basically came out way ahead this year. He is a great humanist through his educational interest and his wish to help people back in Jamaica. He's been a successful businessman, and his philanthropy through education has just been outstanding. So I think no one would disagree with us that this year we have an extraordinary person, and if I can do one little plug, we are always looking for more people, so please contact Karen Ng at the ACCE for 2013 because I've been asked to start already looking for next year. Thank you very much.
個 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient 咧，Dr. Raymond Chan。咁大家睇到咧，除咗個做生意創業成功之外咧，佢真正對呢個社會嘅回饋，同埋呢個對呢個教育嗰個貢獻。因為睇到譬如會叫大家嚟個 Downtown Toronto 睇到呢個 Raymond Chan Continuous School of Education 兩個 Western University。睇到一個成功嘅企業家咧，唔係淨係一個生意實成功，真係將佢成功嘅嘢得到嘅嘢再回贈嘅社會。所以我哋今次咧成個 committee 對呢個 Raymond Chan 佢所即係咁多年所做嘅嘢咧，大家都有 consensus 佢係最適當嘅人選，就係今年嘅 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient 2012年。咁今年咧4月14號咧就係我哋正式嗰個ACCE 2012年第16屆嘅 Award Gala。咁除咗呢個 Lifetime Achievement Award 之外咧，其實仲有8個獎項嘅，有一個 Entrepreneur of the Year， 有呢個 Best International Business， 有一個 World Merit， 亦都有啲係即係一個 On Community Service 嘅 award 都有。咁如果大家即係去呢個 ACCE 嘅網址 ACCE.ca 咧，就睇到呢8個 award 咧都有唔同嘅 criteria， 我哋有唔同嘅評分標準。另外咧，我哋個評分咧就係喺一個由呢個 Pricewatherhouse、Centennial College 同埋一個 Ministry of Economy，佢哋係揀呢個 award winner。咁而嗰大家即係去呢個 ACCE 嘅網址 每一個 award 咧都有唔同嘅 criteria， 我哋有唔同嘅評分標準。另外咧，我哋嘅評分咧就係一個完全獨立嘅，係一個由呢個 Pricewatherhouse、Centennial College 同埋一個 Ministry of Economy， 佢哋係揀呢個 award winner。咁就即係4月14號就當日就會結起，而家我自己都唔知道邊個 winner。我哋唯一一個 winner pre-announced 咧就係今日呢個 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient。
Look at the importance of this philanthropy as well as business success, and he basically came out way ahead this year. He is a great humanist through his educational interest and his wish to help people back in Jamaica. He's been a successful businessman, and his philanthropy through education has just been outstanding. So I think no one would disagree with us that this year we have an extraordinary person, and if I can do one little plug, we are always looking for more people, so please contact Karen Ng at the ACCE for 2013 because I've been asked to start already looking for next year. Thank you very much.
個 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient 咧，Dr. Raymond Chan。咁大家睇到咧，除咗個做生意創業成功之外咧，佢真正對呢個社會嘅回饋，同埋呢個對呢個教，譬如會叫大家嚟個 Downtown Toronto 睇到呢個 Raymond Chan Continuous School of Education 兩個 Western University。睇到一個成功嘅企業家咧，唔係淨係一個生意實成功，真係將佢成功嘅嘢得到嘅嘢再回贈嘅社會。所以我哋今次咧成個 committee 對呢個 Raymond Chan 佢咧，大家都有 consensus 佢係最適當嘅人選，就係今年嘅 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient 2012年。咁今年咧4月14號咧就係我哋正式嗰個ACCE 2012年第16屆嘅 Award Gala。咁除咗呢個 Lifetime Achievement Award 之外咧，其實仲有8個獎項嘅，有一個 Entrepreneur of the Year， 有呢個 Best International Business， 有一個 World Merit， 亦都有啲係即係一個 On Community Service 嘅 award 都有。咁如果大家即係去呢個 ACCE 嘅網址 ACCE.ca 咧，就睇到呢8個 award 每一個 award 咧都有唔同嘅 criteria， 我哋有唔同嘅評分標準。另外咧，我哋嘅評分咧就係一個完全獨立嘅，係一個由一個 Pricewaterhouse、Centennial College 同埋一個 Ministry of Accounting， 佢哋係揀一個 award winner。其實會結起而家我自己都唔知道邊個 winner， 我哋唯一一個winner pre-announced 咧就係今日呢個 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient。